Hi, my beautiful souls. All right, so we all know that I love to hug trees, touch the trees, caress the trees, talk to the trees, all that stuff, right? So after my breath work and ice bath today, session today, we went to go get something to eat, right? So we go to this place called Holistica, and there's so many beautiful ass trees. There's beautiful trees, beautiful plants, all that stuff. So I sat down for a second, then I got up like, okay, it's time to talk to the trees. So I go walk around, I'm touching the trees, I'm like walking, hugging the trees, talking, caressing them and stuff like that. So I get to this last tree, and this one of the employees, I was watching her watch me, but I was just like, whatever, people watch me do this and they just think whatever. So I didn't think anything of it. But then she comes up to me, she's like, do you speak Spanish? And I'm like, yes. And she's like, she was like, well, you touched the Chechen tree. And I was like, I said, how? I was like, which one was the Chechen tree? She's like, all of them. All of the trees that you touched were Chechen trees. And I was like, how though? I'm not burning. So for those of you that don't know, Chechen trees are trees in Mexico that are poisonous, right? Or like there's the what is the thing called? The stuff that comes out of them is like burns your skin really, really bad, to the point that it's just really, really bad burning. But they said even if touching the trees, it will burn, even if the resin, that's what it is, the resin, even if the resin is not out, it's still supposed to burn, even to the point that some people can't even stand next to the tree, which I've stood next to them, but I haven't touched them. But this time I was literally rubbing on them and hugging them. And then it's so funny because as I was touching the trees, I probably was my spirit, or just me thinking, I'm like, what if this was a Chechen tree? And I was like, there's no way. If it was a Chechen tree, they would mark it. Nah, they didn't mark that shit, and it sure was a Chechen tree. But then I just started laughing. She was like, hurry and go wash your skin or whatever. But usually it's an instantaneous thing, and it was a few like 5 to 6 trees that I was touching and rubbing, and I didn't feel anything. Even I didn't feel nothing, and I just started laughing and talking to the Mother Earth and the universe and the Chechen trees, thank you for not freaking burning me, because that would have just been very unfortunate. But yeah, I just wanted to come share that with y'all. And it's also funny because since I learned about the trees, I've been saying I would literally be the one that gets burned by a Chechen tree, because I just be walking around hugging trees, and they really look like regular trees, for the most part. Yeah, just wanted to share that with y'all because that was funny and also pretty cool, and I just love the earth and love the trees. And yeah, I love you guys. See you later.